I'm gonna shift you into abundance in the next 2 minutes. And if you're a black person with melanin skin, you've got to listen to this because these are secrets that have been passed down generations. So this will go over your head if you're not in touch with your roots. But if you're someone who is solid in their roots, and if you're someone who often talks to God, then I want you to go and practice this. Now, we have the 4 elements: air, water, earth, fire. What you're gonna do is the next time you have any major outcome that you want to achieve in life, so you're gonna pour out your heart to God, genuinely, just the same way you usually pray to God, but you're gonna do it in the witness of the 4 elements, in their presence. So basically, there are no limitations. It doesn't matter what you want. There are no limitations. The only limit you have is your mind. So what you're gonna do is you're going to be very crystal clear on exactly the outcome you want. And then you're going to take this prayer in the presence of the 4 elements. You're going to take this prayer where at least 3 of the elements merge, or all the elements merge. How do you get to access this? Now, for example, right now I might be flying outside the country, but last week I was at the coast, right? And one particular evening, the moon was coming out while the sun was setting, and I was swimming in the water. Now, in that particular setup, I had the presence of all the elements because the sun was representing the fire in that moment. I was grounded. I was on water, but I was grounded because underwater is earth. Now, we had fire, we had earth, we had water because I was in water, and air technically. So it's not necessarily a must for you to have all the elements, but at least 2 or 3 of them. Now, whatever prayer you have and whatever is in your heart, you have to put it out like it's already done, because the elements of nature represent God. Now, if you're going to have a conversation with God in the presence of probably the forms that are closest representation to what God is, because in the world that we live in, what is the closest representation around you that represents God? First of all, we can't survive without water. Second, sun and earth collaborate to ensure we are sustained. That is where our food comes from. That is what nurtures us. And the minute you are out of breath, you're out of life. So the 4 elements of nature are literally what keeps us alive as human beings. And most of us have forgotten this. So we barely recognize the help we have around us and the magic of the world that we live in. So the next time you feel you're stuck, the next time you want a miracle, you know those situations where you don't know how you're going to turn them around, I'm going to challenge you as an African child. Go into the presence of the 4 elements and make your requests known. And then come back and tell me how beautifully it came into fruition, because it's only a matter of time. That's guaranteed. Cheers. Let me know what you think.